Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Make sure to subscribe, like, and let's get right into the video. Today I'm gonna be doing some like polka dots nails. They're really trendy right now, so I want to get into that trend too because I think they look really cool. And this is the nail inspo I picked for today. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some gel X nails again. I know, like, I started off with polygel and whatnot, but like I just love gel X. Like, it's so easy and quick to do. Anyways, I'm gonna be putting on a nail dehydrator to all of my nails. I did like the nail prep and all the good stuff. And you know, if you wanna know how I'm doing nail prep, just check out my last video. But yeah, I'm applying this Mia Secret one. And then I'm gonna go in with the Mia Secret primer. And yes, this step should not be skipped. Otherwise your nails will lift and you know, you don't want that. This just makes sure it gets rid of all the natural oils on your nail and whatnot. But yeah, be careful not to apply it on your skin. And then I'm going in with a base coat. You don't necessarily have to do that step, like to apply base coat, but I like to do that. So yeah, if you don't want to apply base coat, you can skip that step and just go right into the gel X application. Yeah, thin layer is enough. Alright, once the base coat is on, you're gonna put it in your nail lamp for like 30 seconds. Alright, and then I'm gonna go in with my Beetles nail glue to apply my gel X nail tips. I'm using my like old-time favorite gel X nail tips from Appraise and the sculpted round long. I also like the medium ones, but the sculpted round ones are like my favorite. And I already like prepped them, but what you want to do is like etch them from the inside. And I used my e-file for this. You can also use like a hand file or something. And then you just want to make sure your nail tip fits from sidewall to sidewall. And also, if you have to, shape the nail tip to your nail form, like, you know, to make it fit nice and flush. And then once you did all that, I'm gonna apply a thin layer of that gel and leave a little bit excess. And then I'm just gonna put it on and then flash cure it. You know, and goal is just to put it on without any air bubbles, and then you know, this will be blended in later on. So I'm gonna be doing this real quick to all of the nails. All right, the gel X nail tips are on. Not my best application. This looks fine, but then you turn it around, this is crooked. But that's okay, we will fix it with filing. After you flash cured it, always make sure to put it in your full-size nail lamp. All right, next I'm gonna be shaping the nails a little bit. Like, not really shaping, but you know, rounding this up and taking the shine away. I like to start off with my hand file, and then I'm gonna switch over to my e-file. And I'm gonna be using this fine nail bit to like seal the cuticle to make it look seamless. All right, the nail tips are blended in. And then for the last step, I'm gonna go in with some 100% acetone to like melt the nail tip into the natural nail to make it even more seamless. And you know, like seal the cuticle area because you want to seal it so it prevents from lifting. And honestly, this step is like super optional. Like I said it a few times, some people think this will lift your nails. Some people swear by it. I mean, I like it because it gets rid of anything that I, might have missed to file off to make it seamless. But yeah, here are the nails. All right, let's start with the nail art. I'm gonna be starting off with the red. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna start off by applying a nude tone first. I think I'm gonna be using the Pinky Promise for the French tips for my base. So yeah, this is the rubber base from NKK in the color Pinky Promise. And I'm gonna apply this to my pointer finger, and I'm just gonna do a small or a thin layer. That's gonna be my slip layer. Once I have my slip layer, I'm gonna go in with some more and, build the nail. It's not necessarily that I want to build up the nail, but I just like a nude base that is like a rubber base or gel, because I feel like it looks more natural than putting on a nude. And then with a liner brush, I'm gonna perfect the cuticle area. Once I got this down, I'm gonna put the nail upside down so the rubber base can self-level, checking the sides. Once I have the nail to my liking, I will be curing this. I put the rubber base on. Now I'm gonna be doing French tips. And I picked this Lavender Violets 633 as my color for today. I wanted something more like fall looking-ish. And then I'm just gonna do my French tip. All right, once I have the French tip, I'm gonna be painting the other nails entirely blue. I mean red. This color is cute. Like, I feel like it's a good fall color. Probably gonna need 2 coats. I think that's my first time using this color ever. I sometimes have like nail polish in my drawer sitting that I never used before. All right, red is on. I love how like opaque the color is, honestly, so good. Now I'm gonna use a white to make the dots, and I'm just gonna use a dotting tool to do the dots. And then do dots in between. On the sides. That's it, pretty easy. I will be curing. Okay, I want to add like a little twist to it because they're already cute, but I want to do like a chrome powder on top of it. So let me pick one real quick. All right, I think I'm gonna be using this silver chrome powder. I'm gonna do a test one first, so I'm gonna apply a top coat. Because who knows, maybe I don't even like it. All right, once the top coat is on, you're gonna put it in the nail lamp for like 15 seconds. Okay, once the top coat is on, you're gonna take your chrome powder and just apply it. I don't know. What do we think? I feel like my top coat was way too thick. I'm gonna apply a different top coat on here, and then I'll see if that will be looking different. Okay, chrome is on. Honestly, I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I kind of, you know what I mean? It's hard to tell. Well, I think I'm just gonna keep it because it's actually cute. Yeah, I think so. So I'm just gonna be top coating this so the chrome doesn't disappear. Okay, and here are the finished nails. I definitely can see why like the polka dots are in trend. I think these turned out so cute. I feel like in brown it would look really good too. Let me know, like, would you put on the chrome powder or would you have left it without? I'm still like debating if I like it with the chrome powder or if I loved it without too. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the pigments are too much. I should have probably used like a different pigment, like chrome. But I still like them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!